Yo, what's going on, guys? iAdidasPower here, and today I got a tutorial actually on this elevator I made, and yeah, I'm pretty excited. It's my first video, and yeah, I just want to know what you guys have to say. I really wanted to make a video ever since I got Minecraft, which is 1.1, and yeah, so this is gonna be my first video. I actually bought Fraps finally, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So yeah, so let's go down. I'll show you my elevator. This is my design. I made this completely. The original idea was by Browse of Steel. I watched Seem to Be Minecraft's. 777 Static. Sorry, they're both Australian. So I watched both of their tutorials and Static's tutorial on it, and I kind of just decided it'd be cool if I made it. So yeah, so this is my design of it. It's not completely theirs, but I got the basic idea of how fast it goes from that. But anyway, you press the button, and then it brings you up all the way. Sadly, it didn't work for me this time. It worth recording. It doesn't always do it. Oh, there we go. Yep, it does it pretty fast. Yeah, with recording, it kind of screws up elevators. And also, let me just say now, it does not work on multiplayer as of now. I will be working on making it work in multiplayer, as well as making it go down and up. But for now, this is all I have. So, let me get into the actual tutorial part, and I'll see you guys later. Okay, what's up, guys? I'm back. Now let's get to the actual tutorial part. So first, let me say this is the beginning part. It's basically a 2 down, 2 by 3 area. Then it's gonna go over to around here-ish, which is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away from here. But yeah, so if you want, this can be powered by really anything. A lever would be kind of stupid, but I use a button a lot. I've used what's it called? Pressure plates. I've used a pressure plate before, and that doesn't really work that much, so I usually use a button because it delivers the amount of time you want. But anyway, redstone down from this button right here to repeater that points into that block, and then redstone. And you don't want redstone actually, because then when that repeater powers that block, it'll power that redstone. So repeater right there, and I'll try to sneak in there. Going over on the side. Redstone. So then it comes out around here, redstone here, and then actually redstone with a repeater there. Set that repeater 1 tick. This repeater does 0 ticks. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Don't hear me. So anyway, this is gonna go right here. So it could go either side, but it really depends. If you have basically wherever that is positioned, it has to be 1 block away from where you're gonna put the first set of pistons. So I'm gonna put my first set on this side. If you were gonna put it on the left side here, then that would be all the way to the right. So, because like when that gets powered, we don't want a piston from this side running into it and not being able to work. So we want it so that it has open space enough so it can push it up. There's that, and then basically just repeat this pattern right here on both sides until you get to a reasonable to your decided height. The higher, the less chance it's going to work. Let me just say that now. It will definitely work, but I'm just saying you might go from like a 90% chance of it working to an 85% chance, which overall does not isn't really the best. But anyway, yeah. So I'm gonna finish placing all these. Well, actually, no, yeah, I'm not gonna skip. It's not that much work. Also, this elevator is not really hard to do. It's pretty easy actually. You just need to. You don't need to know knowledge of redstone since I'm giving you a tutorial. By the way, if you guys really want me to, I could do a tutorial on how to use redstone. But yeah, so that's basically how that's supposed to look. And then you come over here through the back. And then you're going to want to make a back in the back, of course, because you're going to want to have a back in the back. Totally. So, back all the way up. I'm saying back a lot. You're going to put a black, wow. Put a back on the back of there. And then this is going to be getting part, repeater, block, repeater, and basically make like a checkerboard kind of thing on the back here. Ooh. Dang it. Roar! So a checkerboard like that, and it really does matter wherever this whichever side this is on. So this could be like whatever one is on the actual ground level. That's when you're gonna put this ground on, like the ground level. So put all those repeaters down. None of them on a certain tick or anything. These are going to be the extender of the second piston, which is that piston right there. We don't need a repeater right there. And actually, we don't even need it here. Right here, you can just leave that flat surface. And that is not the exit port. That is going to be a wall. So that's basically that part for now. You are going to want to build a nice wall up from the back here. And then on the same level of that repeater, block. And it's basically going to make like a nice little zipper kind of thing. Oops. Oh, dang it. Break. I like to have wool actually being there legit. So then, connect that like that. It's kind of be like a skeleton rib cage thing. That's what I called it. And these repeaters that you're going to see me place are actually going into the piston, not to the block underneath that, to the actual piston, because that could screw up both pistons and shoot them off at the same time, and you don't want that to happen. So anyway, put down a repeater pointed towards the piston, that back piston, not that front one. Set that to 4, and you're going to do that both sides. Like that. Actually, you are going to want to build like a rib cage kind of thing for here. But you're not going to place a repeater or anything right there. So then we have that kind of motion. I'll do that on the side too. By the way, while I'm doing this, this texture pack is a mixture of different texture packs, plus some of my ideas that I put in. And if you guys want me to, I'll put a link in the description. Yeah. So then a regular piston pointing towards that wall, pointing to that block, and then not needed there, so I can just delete that. Block, repeater. So then redstone. Oop. And then vice versa on the other side. I think vice versa works in this situation. I hope. I don't want to look stupid. Redstone pointing into there. And then we can actually start on the bridging now. So you're gonna put a block there, and then that. This is of course when you're doing this. Actually, let me break this. When it has it like now, everything's wired up. But then when you press the button, only those shoot off, and we don't want that. We want all of them set off. So you're basically gonna want to connect this layer with the next layer, that layer with the next layer, that one, and so on and so forth. So that's how that's gonna go, and that's basically gonna connect it with these connectors. I'll explain that more in a little bit, but yeah. So it comes over here, that connects up there, so that now this side and the other side is powered, like that. And also, let me just say, when you press the button, those two should come off like a millisecond after each other. If they don't, then something went wrong. But yeah. So now, actually, you're going to want to put what I call the fish tails on both sides, because they kind of make it into a fish. So, these have to be slabs, any kind of slab, doesn't really matter. I use sandstone because I like how it looks. But, fish tail on both sides. Oops. On every single one until you get to the top. You can delete one of those, but you have to see which side it's going to end up on first. So, here comes the linking up. So basically, it's pretty easy. Every other one you're going to want to change. Oh, every one you're going to want to change how it looks, because then you can have this exact same one working like that right there, or else it won't work at all. So, so that's basically how it's going to look right there. And then you're not going to connect it like with redstone and here. You want to put a repeater pointing towards that block and set that repeater to 1 tick. So I'm going to do that right now, actually. Repeater, oh, repeater, and yep, repeater. And then that's going to end right there, so you don't need that. And that's a way I figured that out pretty easy. Block. And there is your sharing powered circuit thing, Bob. So that's done. That's done. It's pretty easy, honestly. Like that. Like that. And just like this. Same thing. Repeater. Let me break that actually. Repeater. And repeater. And redstone. And basically now you're done. Just add a nice little platform right here, so that you have a place to walk onto when this whole thing is over. And add this nice little floor area. And you're not going to want to disable the current, so you can put a half slab right there upside down. And yeah, so now it's basically done. You can keep going on. This is a pattern that doesn't really affect like how high you can go up to the sky limit from the bedrock up there. It doesn't really matter, but yeah. So let me get on. Press the button, and yep, it works 100%. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, so as I said earlier, with the I don't have the best computer. I'm getting more better parts for it. But with recording, it adds a little bit of lag, so it's not always gonna work for me. But I promise you, it'll work 95% of the time, no problem. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching my video. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Please don't leave hate comments. And I'm gonna follow Ethos Lab on this. If you see someone hate comment or like leave a hate comment on me, please don't reply back, even if it's yeah. Please don't reply back if you're fighting for me. If you're fighting against me, please don't fight against me. Again, please don't leave hate comments. It's not nice. It makes me feel bad about myself. But yeah, please, if you see a hate comment and you want to object against it, leave as many dislikes as you can, so that gets flagged as spam, or so I can flag it as spam. So yeah, guys, my name is iAdidasPower, and I'm out. Peace.